Never know when it starts. This is Chris Delp coming at you live from the Free Play Away Game Studios, where it is Wednesday. It's VGM Wednesday, where today we're going over what? Having trouble playing this video. Facebook, what's going on? Do I have to start this thing again? I have to turn this thing around. Okay, it's showing me live now. Cool. Free Play Richardson is open today. It's VGM Wednesday here on the stream. That's at twitch.tv/freeplayarcade. You can join me right now. I am live. Ian is getting ready and fired up. He's going to be going over today's different category for our video game music. That is scary games, which means all kinds of scary game music, probably 80 plus tracks from Tiger Lily just concerning Friday the 13th on the NES. We'll have a Photoshop from Ian with some of our different, cast members who are joining us in the stream chat. If you want to be a part of it, come on over to twitch.tv/freeplayarcade and chat in that site, although I am monitoring the Facebook here as well. After that, 3 p.m., Free Play Richardson is open. Free Play Richardson open 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. It is also Wrestling Wednesday, which means you've already seen the promos for a little over a day now. Bonkers challenges on every game. Super Turbo, Third Strike, Death Ball, Mario Brothers, King of Fighters, let's see, Pac-Man Battle Royale, Killer Queen. It's all over the place. We put AEW and NXT wrestling up on the projector. Some people are watching wrestling. Other people are playing games. And then on commercial breaks, we have title matches on all of them. It's just sort of one-off title matches. Think of a wrestling match. 1, 2, 3, you're out, and that's it. We go right back to watching wrestling or playing whatever games. Afterwards, we shoot promos, and those get posted on the next week's Wrestling Wednesday. So there you go. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the most casual, friendly events that we do each week. Right now, a little more formless than it Tuesday Night Fights of yore. No stream, just us hanging out, being cool at Free Play Richardson. If you don't feel up to hanging out, you can always go to freeplayinc.com/savethearcade and support the arcade that way. If you saw Corey's post, you know these are all hard times, and they haven't gotten less hard at all. So we could use your continued support. You can join the Patreon there, get gift cards, merchandise. I don't know if you can get the Season 1 Sprites, Frights, and Bites shirt that I have, the Cinepumpkin. But there are plenty of free play branded shirts. You can get the masks there. Almost anything. I think hoodies were pre-ordered. I don't know if the hoodie pre-order period is done. I think it may be. Tiger Lily, do you know? Did you get another hoodie? I thought about it. I have one myself. But that'll be tonight. Do come join us on the stream. And I guess a couple more things to note. October 23rd, that is our Free Play Denton homage party. Of course, Free Play Denton no longer open, but we're bringing it to Free Play Richardson and having a full Denton-themed Halloween party on October 23rd. Tickets are limited. They're limited because we can't have too many people in the house, as you might guess. So go snag those up at the website. Got it up here. You can also find the event. I believe it's Denton Halloween. I don't know. Search Free Play Richardson events, and you'll find the October 23rd event. This Sunday, Free Play Fort Worth continues the Magnolia Rooftop Film Series with Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We're going to be showing that on the rooftop of Free Play Fort Worth. Get the projector set up, watch all of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and then afterwards, with any time remaining, it's going to be the new Jackbox Party Pack 7. Quiplash 3 finally out. Schmitty was actually on this stream saying that he had already recorded the lines for it months ago. So it finally comes out. We'll have it up there on the rooftop of Free Play Fort Worth along with Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So that's this Sunday. Are you excited yet, Tiger Lily?
For the movie?
anything. I don't know.
Or anything?
For like
Yes, I'm excited for
17
this
title
playlist.
defenses.
Oh yeah, that too. I'm unstoppable. What
Mm-hmm.
can
You're
I
the
say?
champion of like everything.
Oh, I need the Pac-Man one. Like that's the one that matters the most to me.
Welcome, Mike. How are you today, Mike?
Ouch.
Ah, Mike's ready for.
I
He needs his full introduction, I guess.
no. It's not.
Of course he
news.
does.
It's not news.
It's
Not
VGM
news.
Wednesday, and he demands his full introduction. Fine, fine.
It's not news.
Good
Put on the
grief.
sounder.
Let's see. Where is the sounder? Get it over here.
It's not news.
There's always
It
news.
is now.
Let's see.
What do you got? What do you got, Mike? What's in the news?
Oh, yeah, I gotta give him the thing. Joining us now from high atop Mount Beltran, live during Ian's show, comes the one man we can trust to interrupt us all for news that barely mentions arcade gaming. It's the overlord of Oak Cliff, a top 5-ish Jacks player in the DFW area, the figurehead of footwear. It is Lord Beltran himself. How are you today, Mike?
Oh, that was a good slurp. Oh wow.
You get Smoothie King again?
No, that is a simply orange juice drink.
That's a good brand, sir.
Mm.
Very good brand.
Oh boy, that gets you in the back of the throat too, right there. You know, when that little sensitive little area when you just kind of have to press on it. You know, just
No.
That's
No.
not clippable.
I don't trust orange, sir.
Goodness.
I like oranges. Oranges are good, and I like orange juice.
My coworker right now has oranges all over her dress. Right now, it's adorable.
Were you throwing oranges at your coworker? Oh, obviously,
Yes,
also joining us now, Ian. It's technically
Hey,
his show,
everybody.
VGM Wednesday, and Lauren
God.
live from the Pasadena, Texas
Yay!
Public Library and
Yay.
Automotive Shop.
Man, Pasadena. Wow, you traveled south.
Yeah. I hope I can make it in time tonight.
Man.
We always do.
It's the community show. It's the community playlist.
It's the best day of the week with the best theme. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, see, I didn't
Yes.
even try. There's like 8,000 songs on there. I was like, yeah, just
There
not
are a
happening.
lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Someone had to put in the work, and I did.
And you did. Just dominated the whole paint right there. Way to go. You know. But alas, Chris,
Uh-huh.
before we take away any more time from Ian's show, I do have a couple of tidbits for you.
See, there is news.
All right, what you got for us?
Bits of Tid.
One I'm excited about. I'll get to that in my next story, but I do have to
did AOC
report.
say yes? You guys going to McDonald's in New York City to celebrate birthdays?
To get the Travis Scott meal?
We'll get to that.
Don't want to spoil it. Don't want to spoil it.
Yeah. Don't want to spoil it, but man, a show that I enjoy during its run with Charlie Sheen, but 2.5 Men star Conchata Ferrell dies at 77. And man, I enjoyed me some 2.5 Men. That was like that show right there was like, man, this is almost like me. This is a show almost about me, I guess. Just it's just Charlie
you, another
Sheen.
bachelor, your illegitimate daughter.
Yeah, son.
Whatever.
Yeah, and then just the smart aleck, house manager. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, she definitely starred in that. Also, L.A. Law, Mystic Pizza. Man, passed away at 77. Didn't realize she was that up there in age, but wow. But complications following a cardiac arrest. So she passed away peacefully while surrounded by family at Sherman Oaks Hospital in Sherman Oaks, California. So
Well, I guess being surrounded by family. That's
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
sign me
Let's
up for
see.
that
She
one.
didn't look.
Got
She
her
didn't look that
two.
old. She looked pretty young.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
27. Yeah.
Yeah. But got her 2 Emmy nominations for supporting actress in a comedy series. Man, that was a damn good show. And yes, I did attend the very weird Charlie Sheen road tour, however you want to call it. That was at the AAC many years
Mhm.
ago when
You introduced them, right? You were emceeing that thing.
I was
The,
not
the
emceeing
Tiger
that
Blood
thing.
tour.
But,
I
yes,
mean, you got to
where
name
Oh,
it, so
Tiger
I
Was that where you
assume.
got the low tiger
Thank
covering?
God.
Did he invest? Did Charlie? I wouldn't doubt if Charlie Sheen helped start that.
Tell you what, he probably would have been an investor,
Oh
knowing him
yeah.
at the time, you know. But yeah, man, Mr. Wild Thing himself. I think he and I probably would have ran amok around
Also,
town.
breaking news. My lunch might blow up in the microwave. Let's hope not.
Oh
Oh,
my
boy.
God!
I'm slowly watching.
Exploding
scared.
breaking news.
When we get Lego on the line.
Jeez.
I've never put
I know.
chicken pot pie in the microwave before, so I'm scared.
All right, if
Well,
you're
you
in
can
the
always-
Pasadena, Texas area,
God.
watch out for shrapnel from pot pie raining from the sky any moment now.
I mean, you can always stop the microwave.
Hmm?
You
It's
know,
over
Where-
there,
let me
Mike.
look at the
It's
time.
way over
There's
there.
30 seconds left. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
oh God,
She's still got time to rotate this
Just get
tire.
behind something.
this is not going to end
Alright.
well. This is not going to end well at all. Oh boy. Anyways,
Hide behind some tires.
well, Chris,
Hmm.
I need someone that has an Amazon Prime account,
Okay, that's literally everybody.
except for me.
Hey,
I
Ian,
don't
do you
have.
have an
For-
Amazon Prime
I
account?
I do actually.
As do I.
Well,
Hey, we survived. All right.
well, I don't have one.
Hmm.
I don't.
Hey, let me just go over here and show you what it looks
Mhm.
like when I sign up with the Amazon Prime subscription to this this channel right here. And you can go ahead and tell me why you need an Amazon Prime account, other than 1,000 reasons.
Well, I have one that matters to me the most.
Hmm.
Okay.
Free shipping on vintage Hulk Hogan toys.
Oh no, not so much that. But the sequel that I am most waiting on, Coming to America 2, is moving to Amazon.
Uh,
Oh.
Yes,
I can
Just
borrow my
exclusively
mom's.
to Amazon?
that is being reported now. Yes, because days after it picked up the sequel to Borat 2, the streamer has also purchased
Did you say the sequel to Borat 2 or just Borat 2? I'm confused.
Borat 2 as well.
The
They
weird
also
long
purchased
title.
Coming to America. The 2 is the number 2 in the title here. The highly anticipated Eddie Murphy follow-up, first reported by Variety. It said the
Wait, I thought it
streamers
was first reported here by you on Mike B News.
the streamers the streamer spent upwards of 125 million to lure the feature away from Paramount.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. It's the end of theaters, but, you know.
But streaming
So they
lives.
grabbed
So
it from an actual or from their old distributor or their old production company. That's huge.
yeah. So it should be noted that the I guess trade, if you will, says that the deal isn't completely finalized yet, as Amazon and Paramount continue working out a few final details, including marketing efforts with McDonald's and Crown Royal.
Ooh,
So that will also carry over between studios. So
Are they gonna make
Um,
McDonald's McRonald's?
Murphy
McDonald's?
also has to get his final blessing to the deal, though that shouldn't be a problem, as the comedian has slowly ventured into the world of streaming with Dolomite Is My Name and a host of Netflix stand-up specials. So, yes. Let's see here.
Well, yeah.
This is the fourth feature that Paramount has pawned off over the course of the year due to the ongoing pandemonium. Earlier this year, the studio sold The Trial of Chicago 7 and Lovebirds to Netflix. And let's see, also the Michael B. Jordan titled, let's see here, movie Without Remorse, and now Coming to America has since been sold to Amazon Prime. So,
Nice.
so
The
Amazon,
power of money.
yes, the power of money. And from another, let's see, when is this here? I believe I saw a premiere date of December 13th. I think another article I saw, I think had that kind of penciled in, but is it in here? Oh no, December 18th. Here it is. December 18th is probably the premiere date. So,
Well, all you got to do is come over to the Free Play Away Game Studios, or probably literally any of your other friends' houses as well, and
pretty much,
just
yeah.
kind of yell at the speaker over there. She has a name.
Uh-huh.
She'll play whatever movie you want.
Yeah. So that'll be that'll be on my to-do list in December right there. So, but also got a couple of birthdays for you, Chris.
Alrighty.
Before I go here, Usher,
Hey.
Ursher, turns 42 today.
42.
I thought
Yeah.
he was 30.
Mm-hmm.
I think he may have been making songs 30 years ago.
Yes.
You know what's
Lovely.
funny?
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
Okay, so fun fact.
Fun
Since-
fact.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Usher starred in a low budget horror movie called The Faculty. It was, I think, in the
yeah.
late 90s. It was with him, a very young Elijah Wood before Lord of the Rings, and Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, and Jon Stewart was a teacher in that one.
Mm-hmm.
May have caught that one in the theaters.
It
The
was just
very,
weird seeing them in there.
the very lovely Stacy Keebler turns 41.
You going to McDonald's with her as well?
Man, well, I do believe she's married now, but I know that she dated one of my heroes, George Clooney, for a little while. Which I think that I'm probably gonna pattern my life after his once I hit 50. But she would definitely go with me to probably. Man, she's pretty cool from what I understand. And we'll probably go up the street to the local burger spot, Country Burger, for that one.
Dang.
not-
Is that still
Not Burger
living?
King.
Of course it is. Yes, Country Burger.
Gosh.
Country Burger is
Man.
still a thing.
Oh, man.
If you're from Oak Cliff, you know about Country
Mm-hmm.
Burger.
I just didn't know it was still alive.
Oh,
That's
of course it is.
amazing.
That's the Selena
Is that-
Memorial right there. That is a fact. You want a Selena
It's the one that
Memorial?
had a bunch of clowns in it. There was like another burger place that was really weird. And
With clowns in it?
Yeah, it just had a
McDonald's?
bunch of clowns.
There you go.
No, it was something else. It was definitely something in Dallas. I went with a friend. It was scary.
It wasn't this place. So. But also we have comedian Jay Farrow, 33.
Not familiar with him.
I know who that is.
Is he a friend of Paul's? Has he been to Free Play?
He has not been to Free Play now.
What kind of comedian is he then?
No, I mean he's not here in Texas, so that's he's over there. Let's see here. We also have musician Justin Hayward of the Moody Blues, 74.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We also
So
have
close.
actor Steve Coogan, 55.
There you go.
Singer,
Shout out to
sing,
you, champ.
Mhm. Singer Karen White is also 55. There's a double nickel for you.
double nickel. Nice.
Double.
Here, this is a joke for two people, but country singer Natalie Mays of the Chicks is 46.
Formerly known as Dixie Chicks.
Mm-hmm. And
Can
yeah.
you get the fake Natalie Maines on here to celebrate with us?
oh man, I can't raise my voice that high.
Doesn't mean you can't try.
I mean,
Wait, is that? All
no, I
let's
can't
hear
do it.
this.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And also a couple of historical birthdays here.
Ooh.
The founder of Pennsylvania, William Penn, would have been his birthday today.
Mm-hmm.
Related to Sean Penn?
Sure.
Probably.
Why not? Why not? Let's see. Roger Moore, James Bond,
Mm-hmm.
one of the James Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Would have been his
1980s James Bond, the one that you remember first, Mike.
That's absolutely. That's my James Bond right there.
He's the one that went to Louisiana.
Er,
There's a couple of them where he's running through Louisiana.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
As
see
James
here.
Bond.
Yeah, as James Bond. James Bond takes some of those Roger Moore movies takes place in America and in Louisiana. I don't know. They were feeling themselves after Smokey and the Bandit. They wanted to jump over some bridges and
Yeah.
have their own Dukes of Hazzard
Mhm.
esque scenes out of James Bond. So that's what they did. It's before A View to a Kill. Like those. You know, you'd have to watch Roger Moore James Bond movies, and you probably don't want to bother.
Also, would have been the birthdays of former President Dwight Eisenhower.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Ralph Lauren, fashion designer,
What,
and
Lauren?
Harry.
Happy birthday, Lauren!
Oh my
Hey!
God.
Happy
Yay!
birthday!
No.
We have a cake being walked out to Pasadena, Texas, right now, just for you.
Holy S! Holy S!
I have a birthday, Mike. It's not just Lauren's.
Oh, what do you got?
Today is the birthday of Free Play regular Marco. He is frequently at the bar at Free Play Richardson. Not the one who I rope into playing Tuesday Night Fights occasionally. That's Chris Paga. But Marco, whom you would recognize him if you saw him. Happy birthday to you, Marco.
Awesome. Well, that'll do it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and check out this 8,000 songs that.
Yeah, let's get to the real show.
Yeah.
Oh my
You ready, Ian?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, here you go. Good, because the music's on you. It's been eerily quiet, Mike B. News.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me toss it.
See you guys later. See y'all tonight.
See you, Mike.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Bye.
Damien, too late. Mike already exiting the building. This is awful.
we usually don't do that on Wednesdays anyway.
Man, kind of feel creeped out that this is like the first one.
I
mean,
think I added enough to be spooked, so don't you worry.
Yeah. So this week we're doing scary games. It's close enough to Halloween. I know it's not going to be Halloween for some people, but when is the free play? It's this next weekend, right? The
23rd.
23rd. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So close enough. And I'll still probably do another post. This is also like next week I'll be out. So this is one of the last live ones for maybe this month. I don't know how long I'm going to be out in Houston, but it's not going to be too long.
Mm-hmm.
So we figure we do like a live version of the spoopy game.
I'll get the right scene again here sometime.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Oh, I don't have him on Facebook, but I've seen him on my recommended friends.
See, I told you. You've seen him before 1,000 times because he's always at Free Play Richardson.
Maybe.
All right, now we got the right scene.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Like scary games, like it's not something that I play like on a regular or anything, but This is one of the last ones I remember playing. It was very. I don't know if it's scary as much as some of it's like disturbing. It's more disturbing,
yeah.
and that's the kind of like scary movies that I like anyway. That's like more mind screw of some kind.
I have news and scary movies. I finally watched the new Invisible Man. I can't recommend that enough. It's amazing.
Is that the one
With Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Bacon?
No,
That's what I
not
was-
Hollow Man.
Oh.
Not that one. It came out last year. It's really, really good. I watched it on
Wait, the actress
Saturday.
was the girl from Mad
Karate
Men,
Kid, right?
No, I don't know her name. Just go watch it.
All right, well, I'll be rushing to see Hollow Man at your recommendation.
Hollow Man. God.
If it's good enough for the
Although-
birthday girl, it's good enough for me.
I
it
do
is a girl
remember
from Mad
watching
Men.
that on TV. It was a little weird. Like, you know, for it being like, what was it, like 2003 or so? It was,
Somewhere
like,
in
the
there.
effects were actually decent.
Yeah. Yeah, it was into
What are they
early
supposed to?
CGI.
This one, I do remember seeing this one. It was like one of the first things we watched during quarantine as a group. This Invisible Man.
The new one?
I forget who the guy? Yeah. I forget who the guy was, but definitely it was the girl from Mad Men.
Yeah, she's in Mad Men. Now that I think about it, that is her. But no, she was really good in that movie. Like, it kept me on edge. Watched it with all the lights out. Made you question, like, oh my gosh, is there anyone in this house that I can't see?
Nah, you can see Mike coming from a mile away.
Oh yeah, I can hear him.
Right,
Of his
yeah.
phone.
He's usually in a window.
Knocking over
Oh
different
god.
things accidentally.
Pull up. I give Mike an.
So I added a few songs that aren't from a scary game, but it's from, like, you know, suspenseful, scary moments. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I did the Shadow Temple from Legend of Zelda. I know, Ian, you added some Ninja Gaiden.
Yes, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
During the stream yesterday, I was I don't know why, but as a kid, I was always creeped out by the one cutscene from Ninja Gaiden where it showed the idol. But I don't remember the idol being that scary. Gaiden idol.
Yeah, we've done voiceover to this one a few times.
Yeah.
Talking about the one where Dr. Penelope is introduced, or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. That's.
I don't know.
I'm trying to look for a picture of the actual idol itself. It was like, for some reason, it scared the crap out of me as a kid. But yeah, especially
Well, they
it's
had
like
that
right before
music
the
drop
Who's
too. That
There? Yeah.
and I always got freaked out by the zombie-looking state of Dr. Penelope whenever he gets killed.
I added some Mortal Kombat music, even though it's not scary, but when I first played the first two games, I really was freaked out by the pit. And mainly the pit freaked me out, especially like when you actually get down there, or you get fatality down there and you see all the heads. It's so creepy.
Yeah.
And then you get to fight down there eventually.
Oh yeah, you do.
But it looks so good, and they took the heads out. I mean, probably for memory constraint reasons in the Genesis version. Apparently there was a Super Nintendo version as well, but no one ever played it, so who cares?
I've never played it on Nintendo. It was always Genesis.
Yeah.
Can't find the actual idol, but I do remember it being scary. And I do remember this also being kind of really
Yeah,
creepy.
Jackio is really, if that's how you pronounce his name.
Oh, I just
He's
thought
really
of stuff
terrifying.
to add. That weird, the one villain from one of the Mother/Earthbound games. The weird entity, I don't know,
Gygus?
I think so, yes. It's all red in the background.
I think
Fancy.
so. Gygus? Gigas? forgot his name. Yeah, this is pretty creepy too, actually.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that thing.
And it's
Super
weird that this
creepy.
is like in a game that looks like Earthbound. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
Earthbound looked so kiddie, but it's so weird
Mhm.
too. My first RPG I ever bought. Cloud added something that scared a child. What was the? Yeah, so we do have a lot on here, but what game has always been like scary to you? Like, I can't think of a game that is like a synonymous with just like a scary game, because there might be a lot.
Shoot.
I can think of moments where games scared me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
few. Okay, Doom 3 consistently scared me throughout. That's probably the most effective, like, I have chills sort of game. Yeah, there's so many, like the head spiders, those little babies there that you see there. But also, things are jumping out at you at every possible moment, it feels like. The lights go out. Just the game design where you have a...
Oh man, I can't look at the screen. I hate spiders.
Yeah.
Get that away.
It's also got a human head to the spider if you look really
Oh.
close. Tiger Lily, you're
Upside
never
down.
gonna sleep again.
I'm not looking.
Um,
No, stop.
If you wanna meet the guy who actually made these models, he's in the community, so I can
What?
I can introduce you to the person whose mind this came from. But yeah, it's terrifying, and the game design is terrifying too. You get a bunch of shotguns and chainsaws and stuff, and a flashlight, but not at the same time. So you get to choose to either see what's trying to eat you and kill you from hell, or shoot at it, but then you only get to see flashes from your muzzle as you try and
Oh my
shoot them.
gosh.
And it's terrifying. And the imps, when they hit you, it knocks the camera sideways so that you can't aim anymore. Yeah, it gets under my skin every time. I do love the game. I think it's underrated because it's a massive departure from like what Doom was, which was constantly running and gunning and just slaying millions of demons as you go. But it's very effective, scary gameplay for me.
Going back to spiders, actually, what still freaks me out was when I first played Ocarina of Time. I hate Skulltulas so much. Oh my god, like, I was too scared to even take a whack at it because I'm like, I don't want to be near it.
Guess
And it's like, they don't do anything to you. They don't do anything to you, they just hang there, you're just supposed to hit them over and over. Actually, I forgot, they spin around.
Like somebody made a 3D IRL one.
Oh
wow.
No.
All right, where's the link? I need to get this for a certain someone's birthday celebration later today in Pasadena.
Oh my.
Another one that freaked me out, which it did its job, is Five Nights at Freddy's. I know it's a very overrated game now, but when I finally first played it, it was like, it's definitely a very suspenseful game. I don't know how it is now. Like, I've only played the first 3, and I know it's just an ever expanding. There's even novels about it. It's in our kids section. There's junior novels about the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights?
Yeah, so I'm kind of interested. But no, I did literally scream playing because I knew the gist of it, and you're supposed to check the doors, check the cameras, but you also have to reserve like your battery life. So it's definitely put you on edge. So then I looked at one of the cameras. Well, the doors were still open. The damn fox running down the hallway. I put my camera down really quick, and then of course it's right in my face. So I was like, oh my god. Close my laptop. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna play this again. God. Not even a jump scare. It wasn't even a jump scare that scared me. It's just the fact that you actually saw him running in full motion. Because when you check the cameras, they move to different rooms, but you don't see them actually move around. Yeah, so it was... I did not expect to see that thing actually running down the hall to me.
This does look pretty creepy. I know like the PS5 has like an exclusive like new one or the newest one that's gonna come out.
Like I said, I have no idea. There's so many after 3. Because when I was looking up, the music to add to the list, and I'm like, what are all these other games for? And like I knew a 4th one came out, and then there's like all these other ones. There's like a cute looking one with them looking chibi like, and I'm like, huh, what a weird series this turned into.
Pull down your screen for just a second. I'm having pop-out issues.
Yeah, so I guess it's like a thing for me. Like jump scares aren't necessarily all scary. They're just kind of just like like a shock. All of a sudden, it's like somebody who screams at you all of a sudden. It's just like a gut reaction, as opposed to like being actually scared. And I feel like the actual games that are scary to me aren't necessarily all jump scare ones, but the ones that all of a sudden you're like, should I be walking down here? We talked about this yesterday. Also, Amnesia was like a game like that for me where I stopped playing. As like, no, I'm good. As opposed to like something jumping out at you and creeping out. It was a constant like, what was that sound? And it's always like a sound thing that gets me with like anything scary. Like I think I can watch something scary if there's like no sound to it like whatsoever. But if I'm listening to something creepy, I tend to get more scared. Like I think it's like a music build-up thing, right? If there's like supposed to be crescendo and like it doesn't show up, then you're like, okay, what's happened? It's like there's so much just like building of like anticipation.
Well, there's a lot of scary movies like that too. Like there's like ominous music, and then it goes silent, and you know it's coming, and you prepare yourself, but you still get freaked out.
So
and speaking of that, that's what's happening right now. This is from Doki Doki. There's a part of this where it's just like
I know it's one of those games.
Yeah.
One of those games where it looks wholesome, it looks fun, it's very happy, and stuff goes crazy.
So I didn't mention it specifically on the air before, but I did put it in the description. I got Naomi to do the
I
Games of Your Life
saw
segment.
it on the Facebook Live.
Oh,
Is she in here?
She's here. Her voice is lighting up, but we don't hear you just yet, Naomi. Not sure what's going on with your microphone settings, but yeah, she's here. She's in the house.
Oh yeah,
I miss Naomi.
We all miss Naomi. That's why I thought of her really pretty early on in this Games of Your Life thing to bring her out. I don't know. Miss her. She's got a little one that she's taking care of. She's
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! I miss you guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We miss that voice and like 15 other versions of your
I
voice.
miss the pigtails.
It's been a minute since I've done pigtails. Normally it's just like a bun, so that you can't grab it.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any thoughts on scary games since we're talking about it?
Oh.
Thoughts on scary games? Somewhat. I don't really play scary games. I heard you guys mention Doki Doki Literature Club, and I think that one's a fantastic one. It definitely surprises you.
Yeah. Definitely creepy.
I haven't played that one.
I still want to play it just to get to those moments for sure. But it's like, Ian, have you played the whole game?
Yeah.
Does it take a while to get to those moments?
Not if you like kind of like speed through it, like speed as in like speed read and all that stuff.
Okay.
When I played it, it was for the stream. Like it was unexpected. Like I kind of knew what was about to happen in that game, but I didn't expect to actually like really like how it's more of like what the game actually does.
Yeah.
Outside of the game, because there's like an AR aspect to it, which is kind of neat, and yeah, that was like really cool. That was like the coolest part about that game.
Like I've watched playthroughs, but I never wanted to watch the whole entire thing just because I mean, it's one of those games, like, it's not boring. It's basically a visual novel, which I don't have too much experience in playing those. So it's like, how much of my attention span will survive trying to play this without getting bored all of a sudden, you know?
I think it keeps it. It keeps it. At maybe like the first half of it, you're like, okay, this is just kind of like a very feels like exactly what you think it is. But then once it changes, you know, that's when it gets all because like you start paying attention to things that you're not paying attention to and going, oh shit, this changed or
Yeah. Is it? I can't remember. Is it one of those where you gotta be careful what you respond with type game? Or does it just give you one answer to respond with?
I don't think you have to be careful necessarily. It depends on like I mean, I think some options change depending on how you answer.
Yeah, and like it affects it, but it's not. You're not gonna like fail because of what you've chosen. There's not that. It's not a dating sim where
That's
the answer is, "Hey babe, my place is yours." Like it's not an obvious wrong answer.
It reminds me a lot of this anime. I don't know if y'all have heard of it, called When They Cry. Because when I first heard about this game and what happens in the end, I'm like, oh, this is just like my favorite scary anime. I'm gonna like it. Which also came from a visual novel, actually, before it became an anime, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be playing a visual novel, but it was free, and it's like, you know, everyone's played this game, and everyone's had a good experience. So.
I like when I can discover new games. That's cool.
There else Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid. It's a zombie survival game. I hate zombies, and they're the scariest thing. So when I want to play a scary game, I play that one.
I haven't heard of that one.
I had a good time earlier this year with Until Dawn.
Oh, I need to play that.
Nice.
I need to play that one.
With Chris,
It was
Chris.
really weird. You wouldn't have to Photoshop me into that game because I'm apparently already in it, and it was so
Already there.
very
Oh, are we gonna
strange.
Photoshop Doki Doki? Can we be pretty anime girls?
I'm thinking about it. Let's see.
You make Mike the shortest one with the hat.
What is?
So speaking of scary games, one of my favorites, which I did add a lot to this is House of the Dead 2. And when I think of arcades, I always think of that game because that's the one game I always played the most at any arcades, like at bowling alleys or entertainment centers, stuff like that. And I always said, when I grow up, I'm gonna get my own machine in my house. That's honestly still a goal. One of these days. And it's, of course, the voice acting's horrible. Really bad. But I think that's part of its charm. And like the zombies are actually really creative. Like they're really they're not bad looking at all. And the final bosses are creepy too.
Yeah, the gameplay is more difficult than the original House of the Dead, and in ways that make it scarier for me. Like the original one, like I always felt like I had a little bit of distance, especially when I was playing like the boss characters, and I would shoot them in their weak points, and they kind of like take a step back and take a step back and take a step back. That's not the way it works with House of the Dead 2. That first one that comes at you with a chainsaw and a Leatherface-esque mask,
Yeah.
Like, you shoot him like 15 times in a quarter of a second, and you can stop him from slashing you, but only just barely, and it's super close, and it's nerve-wrackingly close at all times. Or he hits you and you lose a life.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever beat the whole game, because of course playing it back then, yet before there were ever free plays, you actually had to pay to continue. And I would always run out of money. So I don't think I've ever beat the whole thing, but that's one of my favorite nostalgic games. There was at Arlington a long time ago. I don't remember which one it was.
I know.
I think it's the second one.
We've had 1, 2, and 3 on the floor at different times. I don't know if
Dang.
there is one on the floor at the moment. Maybe, I'm not sure.
It used to sit where at Arlington. It used to sit where Pop and Music is now.
Oh,
Oh, that one corner.
actually, House of the Dead 1 used to torture me at Free Play Arlington, right by the the bar, not the the bar and the kitchen area. And there was something wrong with the volume, so it was not maxed out volume at all times. And I remember having to play. Gosh, I don't know what it was I needed to play that was right next to it. And it may have been Tapper, because Tapper was over there, but for whatever reason I was stuck playing next to House of the Dead the whole time, and like the thing with House of the Dead is it costs $0.25, right? Or it costs $1 or whatever it costs to play. And if you do poorly or you don't learn the mechanics of the game, well, you lose and the game starts over or stops. It's not the case at Free Play, where the volume was jacked to the maximum level and people would not understand, and it would just hit start and continue a million times, but they don't even know what's going on, so they just keep shooting into the screen. So you hear, shoot outside the screen, shoot outside the screen, shoot outside the screen, like yelled at you forever. And I remember I literally lost my hearing in my left ear for the better part of a week.
I can hear the repeated reload.
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor over it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That'd be a funny thing to explain. So, what made you lose your hearing? House of the Dead.
One, yeah.
Dead 2.
So yeah, I could deal without hearing from that game ever again, but still a fun game. I got to where I could beat it in a credit without continuing. Same with House of the Dead too.
Ooh. Did you play alone or with a partner?
Alone. I always wanted to play through it with a partner and beat it in one credit, but one of my first girlfriends could beat House of the Dead 1 in a single credit. She was legendary for it.
Wow.
So I was trying to learn to play good enough to play along with her.
Okay.
I think Free Play would ever get Typing of the Dead.
Oh man, that'd be great.
I remember playing that. It wasn't for free, but I remember downloading it. It's like, oh, it's House of the Dead, but you get to type. That was actually kind of hard to do.
I played it finally at the Video Game Museum when it first opened. And they had it out for everyone to play. I don't know if it's still there, but this was like 2-3 years ago or however long it's been there. And I was like, wow, I've only ever heard of Typing of Dead, so it is real. So I down, played it, and this was like way before my typing skills got better, so I was doing pretty bad.
I just like how it was pretty much the game, but like they ran around with typewriters. I think it looked like it was like attached to their chest. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The
Type
keyboards.
elongated sentences. That's their weakness.
Socrates. How to
These zombies can't handle proper punctuation.
Oh, so Mike B.
Overkill. There's a new one. That's cool.
Now I want. Not only do I want a House of the Dead 2 machine, I want a typing of. I want Typing of the Dead now. I'm sure it can. I feel like it would help me even more in my typing. How many words per minute?
Yeah, you got to type up those invoices for tire rotations and oil changes and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is that invoice ready? No, I'm trying to kill zombies.
Typing with 2.
When did that even come out?
Typing with
typing?
Yeah.
Early Genesis, early Dreamcast era.
Oh wow.
Because it's a Naomi game. Hi, Naomi.
It's a system or whatever, like a board.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The arcade version of Dreamcast was called Naomi.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. So CVS2 is a Naomi game. Typing of the Dead, House of the Dead, Crazy Taxi, also a Naomi game. Sega Bass Fishing, that's a Naomi game. And
That's
anything
a-
Naomi says is a Naomi game is also a Naomi game.
Ah.
What a perfect transition into.
Ooh, Twisted Metal 4. I've never thought of Twisted Metal as scary. I mean, at least, well, the endings for everyone, yeah, those are, especially in part 2, those are messed up endings. So, yeah, I guess that can be scary. And of course, Sweet Tooth, hella scary. I can hear his
Little
laugh
Black.
in the main menu now.
Twisted Metal Black went back to being kind of scary, actually.
It's basically, I remember talking about that the other day with y'all, I think. It's basically, I guess, a better version of 2.
We may have
'Cause
to
I
skip this
remember,
one.
I remember playing it. Oh, these are the ones Brian added.
Pretty
He's
sure this
supposed.
is Rob Zombie song.
Yeah, he added a bunch of Rob Zombie. I thought you
Oh, I
removed it
thought we
already.
removed it.
Wow.
I guess
This
not.
one snuck through. Skip. There we go. Nightmare on Elm Street it is.
This is the one.
It's a nice song.
Which one is this? This
Okay, one.
school.
I don't remember it being sounding like this for some reason. I guess I'm too used to hearing like round 1. Fight. Liu
Yeah.
Kang's, bicycle kick, or not his bicycle kick, just like Liu Kang screaming and stuff.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And the sound of the impacts from Mortal Kombat 1 were so loud. I just remember them thundering through the arcade. Yeah, those were great. I really like the sound design of MK1.
I almost want to do, I'll do a Doki Doki one just because it'd be funny to put Mike as Natsuki. So.
Please.
All right, we got some bonus tracks going.
Yeah, let's do a bonus one. But like, yeah, you guys think about it. What else? Five Nights would be a funny one to do. So, is this Mario?
This is Friday the 13th.
I wonder who added that.
There you go.
I wonder.
I don't know.
Is this Mike's track?
I hate that
It's Mike's
game.
track.
I think so. I think this is the Mike song. So, Mike, if
Wow.
you're listening for your song
Congratulations.
You made it, Mike.
on
You
Lauren's
did it.
birthday, you get to hear
You
your
did.
song. Except you're not here. Ralph Lauren, of course.
Oh.
So I did invite Naomi here to do the games of your life. You want to go ahead and go to that while you Photoshop, Ian?
Yeah.
So
Well,
Naomi, how have you been?
I have a little one now.
Yeah,
Which-
can you introduce us?
Aw.
Yeah.
Like to Warren,
Uh-huh.
my little bird. I can see if I can get him to make
Well,
some noises. But
Yeah,
they're cute.
I don't think you'll need to get him to try. Like, you can just tell us about him. I suspect he'll make
He's
himself
super
heard.
cute.
Mhm.
He has been a handful and a half, of course, because he's a newborn.
Mhm.
But like, we're really, really thankful to have him home because the first 10 days of his life he spent in the NICU. So that
Mhm.
was sad and terrible because like I had to come home to an empty bassinet and it was like the worst.
Yeah.
But he's good now. He just got a little lung infection. We got him all on antibiotics and better. And now he can't be quiet. Now he's not. He just screams and screams.
There he is.
Hi.
Aw.
I was gonna say, can you guys hear him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just looking around. I got him basically tied to my chest in one of those mommy wraps.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember you've included us kind of in the process, right from the get go, the treatments and the early time, and I remember we discussed because you were pregnant before the shutdown, and you were still commentating for us, and
Well, no, it was I commentated the last time, I want to say, was the day before I was actually going in to become pregnant.
that's right.
Yeah, right before the embryo transfer.
Yes. And then you said you thought you would be back in time to, while pregnant, be a commentator for Spring Series.
Yes.
Yeah, so we had...
Yeah, because I would have been like several months, and I got huge pretty fast.
Mhm.
But no. Then COVID,
Right.
and I've been at home ever since.
Well, we miss you terribly. Wish we could have you out to Wrestling Wednesday, cutting up with us and shooting promos and yelling at people like we do.
I would love to come back, but it's got to be safe because like now I've got him at home, and
Oh, 100%. Yeah, every single one of us understands that, I'm sure. Doesn't change the fact that we miss you terribly. We'd love to meet Warren. There are a few free play babies out there, but he's still among the first. So, man,
well, I mean, the Cold had the first.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, little Hogan, and they have another one or about to have
On the
another
way.
one? Yeah, on the way.
Yeah, she got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Which congratulations to them.
Yep. Man, Mike is looking good with that pink hair. Maybe we need to get him a pink wig for Christmas.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, for Halloween. That's going to be his costume for the Halloween party.
He's gonna get in the schoolgirl outfit.
I like
Yes.
it. I like it. It has been decided. Mike, if you have any objections, let us know right now. Otherwise, we're good to go.
Otherwise, it's happening.
No objections. We're good. So, we have the Games of Your Life survey. I've sent it to, let's see. I did it the first week. We had Damien last week. It's just it's a group of questions that they use for. It's an online survey, and they've been doing it on the ticket KTCK about music, and it's more about in their program it's more about the shows you've gone to and the music that defines your life. For us, we're all gamers. I figured we would apply it to the different arcade games, or if not arcade games, video games that have influenced your life thus far. And I couldn't think of anybody better than Naomi to have join us.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. We've been doing it every Wednesday for about 3 weeks now, and I think we're gonna keep on trucking. But let's get right to it. And we start with the controversial ones, the ones that'll get everybody's ire up before we go to the nice stuff. What is the arcade game that you hate?
Okay, well, let's see here. But I hate? I don't know if I really hate any. There's some that I'll, like, avoid.
Oh.
Yeah, hate is strong.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hey, look who's back.
Hey, we've got your Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold everything.
No, we already put it out there for any objections. There were none.
No. Hold on.
Huh?
Is that Naomi?
Naomi and Warren.
Uh-huh.
If I can get her to make a little noise again.
Hey, look at that! Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you not read the description on the Facebook video? Come on.
No, I didn't. I did it. Hello, Naomi.
The last time you saw me, I don't even think I was pregnant.
Wow, I think you're right.
Yeah,
well,
and then the very next day you were like a month pregnant.
Yep, basically, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because like since it was an embryo transfer, like the timing is all weird.
Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. I hear cute baby noises. That's great.
He's pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with him. I guess I'll keep him.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
He's
I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood now. I just had to come and say hello to Naomi. That's great.
So
I'm glad you're here. Have you seen your Halloween costume that we're gonna make you do?
Yeah.
No. Wait, what? What? I don't have a Halloween costume.
Oh no, we got it for you.
Yes, you do. It's right there.
In the mail.
Okay.
It's in the mail.
What the hell is that?
Amazon Prime. Fast delivery, free delivery.
Yeah.
And you can watch Coming to America too.
Mm-hmm.
while wearing that.
Yes. It heightens the experience, Mike.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it has the hat. To be fair, I have been complimented on my legs before, so you know
God.
I can be talked into this.
Excellent.
So you
I've
look
got-
good in the little mini skirt. That's perfect.
yeah,
The
I
shirt,
I,
the shortest skirt.
And like the
From
little
Nike.
like just knee high socks. Perfect.
I do have good legs, so yeah, this might be all right actually.
I gotta go, guys.
All right.
It was
All right.
nice
Nice
hearing
talking
from
to
you.
you. I miss you.
I miss you too a lot.
Who are you in this group?
Catch you
If
later.
you're gonna be part of this group, by the way.
Oh, I messaged you on Discord about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Well, I'll tell you anyways. The one next to Monica, I always forget her name.
Are they anyway? Who are these people?
Yuri, I think.
Is it Mayuri?
I think it's
With
Yuri.
the dark hair. Yeah, hair.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
me hair.
okay.
It's Doki Doki Literature Club,
Yeah.
Mike.
Alright, I'll see y'all tonight.
Oh,
Bye.
sorry, I didn't know.
Mike was out on the
Excuse
word literature.
Well, I do have some breaking news, Chris.
Oh. Okay.
Yes,
I can hit the sounder.
sure.
All right. Still in line?
Today, no, I already voted.
Oh.
Today at 4 p.m., Chris, Twilight Lounge, Fort Worth reopens.
Oh, nice.
Yes. If you're not
That's awesome.
familiar,
Fort Worth location.
yes, if you're not familiar, I do also DJ for Twilight Lounge from time to time, mostly the Dallas location. But Fort Worth, they are opening today at half capacity at 4 p.m. today. Twilight Lounge Fort Worth is 1 mile, almost exactly 1 mile away from Free Play Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm. So you're
There's a-
DJing today?
I am not DJing today. Not there.
All
Not
right.
there. Although that would have been cool, but
Mhm.
stay tuned. Well, stay
They
tuned.
don't
for
want to. They don't want
anything.
to be over capacity,
Right.
and having you DJ the first day would of course have that
Jeez.
effect. So. All right.
Man.
So Naomi's taking the Games of Your Life survey. You know about this, right, Mike?
No.
Really? You should know about this. All right, so she's on the first question. Should be very familiar to you, a Ticket fan. It is arcade game that you hate, or dislike,
Oh.
or avoid, or however you want to term it, Naomi.
I think probably one of the zombie ones because I don't like zombies.
Ooh.
Not a
Aw.
fan. They scare me.
But House of the Dead's a Naomi game.
I'm okay with House of the Dead, but not. There's some other ones that I won't play.
Gotcha.
And I know I brought up Project Zomboid, but like it's one of those things where like I know it's what scares me, so I will go after it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But it does scare me. So the only
Hey.
thing I have nightmares about are zombies.
Very nice.
Gotcha. Man, I think I actually had a nightmare last night, but it wasn't about zombies. It was I can't remember. It was about like I don't know why this was a nightmare, but it was a nightmare. I was coaching Hester and Jessica on Super Turbo endlessly.
Yeah, that's a nightmare, right? That's a nightmare.
All right, moving on along our list, we have arcade game that you think is overrated. No, yes, overrated.
I don't really have an arcade game that's overrated, but I think the Zelda series is kind of overrated.
Ooh, hot
Any
take.
you want to throw shade at any particular Zelda game or just the entire series as a whole?
Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
Yeah, I recently tried to play it. Well, I guess last year tried to play it, and I couldn't quite get into it.
I'm with you. I want to say I may have actually gone all arcade games for this list, but I've been known to throw some shade towards Zelda 64 quite a few times. It just that particular game puts me to sleep. But Link to the Past, I never have been able to get all the way through either, so I can understand. Definitely a controversial opinion though. Everybody loves Zelda, and I do love Zelda, but like
I'm totally okay with Zelda. I mean, Zelda's the name of my dog, so like I don't hate them obviously, but I think they're a little overrated.
I hear you.
I'm gonna pop off. I'll continue to listen.
All right.
See you later.
See you later, Mike.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Moving right along. Arcade game you think is underappreciated?
I lose you guys?
Yeah, for a bit. Sorry. We didn't hear your response to the question.
Oh, sorry. Time Crisis.
Time Crisis. The first one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figure it's underappreciated.
Did you play it a lot when you were growing up?
Not a lot, but like it was definitely one of my more favorite ones, and it's definitely my partner's favorite. So, I had to bring it up.
That was the first game I could remember pushing the genre of light gun games, because it added the foot pedal mechanic. There was strategy to it beyond just shoot all the things before they shoot you.
The kickback. So good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the recoiling gun. Yeah.
It's well done. It's a good fun game that's I think held up well over time.
Yeah. One of the few first ones to kind of cross genres too with racing games, because you're fighting to checkpoints and you're trying to get through as quickly as possible. Yeah, really solid game. You have thoughts, Ian?
I didn't think about that as like a actual kind of racing, because you have to manage time and almost kind of like a outrun in a way.
Yeah.
Get the checkpoint at a certain amount of time.
Yeah, the gameplay mechanics, Ridge Racer, really, like it shares even like the clock and stuff from Ridge Racer, rushing to checkpoints. Yeah, definitely speed running. Before that's a term that we were really familiar with. Yeah, and I agree with Naomi. Great game, underappreciated. Very, very briefly on the free play arcade floor, the original Time Crisis.
I remembered playing it there, but I wasn't quite sure.
I believe that one, along with Bagman, are two of the games that hit the floor and were gone so quickly that I never got a chance to play them.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, technical issues.
Oof.
One
thing is that the free play games get used a lot and very quickly.
Oh yes. Thankfully, we have the tech staff like Andy Nubbs there in the chat, who's already recognized your voice to fix it. So it used to really stress me out, like thinking, oh no, these people are being rough with classic games and it's gonna break and I'm never gonna get to play this game again. Please don't smash everything like that. Thankfully, we've added games like Bishibashi Channel that actively wants you to hit it. And I've seen Andrew and Tommy and Matt and all the techs, fix these machines enough times that I know that like we can be trusted. We actually will fix the machines, and I'll get to play them again.
You guys are awesome about that.
Yeah, shout outs to the techs. It's not me, it's them. They put in the hard work. Which one is this? Which Friday the 13th is this?
Oh, gotta be the NES. It's funny because it's just that part and like little beeps.
Sounds like someone's going through a menu.
A menu.
Yeah. What do you want to do now? Run this way? Run that way? Naomi, what is the arcade game that you love?
I mean, I'm kind of obligated to say Super Turbo.
Are you? Do you love that game?
I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, it's what got me showing up on Tuesdays and everything else on like a regular basis, and it's the one where I had the, my greatest win amount, which I've never been able to meet again. Yes,
the Great Naomi Massacre. I mean, there were just so many people there. There were like 70 people at that tournament, and I believe you knocked out. You had 10 wins, so someone else can do the math on percentages. But a good percentage of the tournament you knocked out yourself, despite having never played the game before.
Well, I mean, I only did the new players. I couldn't defeat the second person, the one who actually knew what was going on.
You did get around on Mike. in the final.
And the final, yeah.
Mhm.
Once by luck.
A win's a win.
Mhm. Yeah, that particular Tuesday Night Fights that Naomi broke the record on. It's also D Owl's first Tuesday Night Fights, and he appears very prominently in the Naomi Massacre video.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you inspired him to pick up the game in a much more serious way. So
Well, I'm glad.
yeah.
Because he's a big member.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's I want to say he got top 10 Sunday.
Oh,
last
that's
Sunday.
awesome.
Yeah,
Man, he's just killing it right now, isn't he?
yeah, greatly improved.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad he's doing well.
So there you go. Oh, game that you love. I didn't think you would say that one. Okay, cool. Arcade game you can play over and over again.
Over. Trying to think of which ones I would float to the most when I had a moment when I wasn't on stream or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely played the Michael Jackson game more than I should.
Moonwalker
But I guess
game?
maybe that's more of like a guilty pleasure than a game that I play over and over.
That's later in the list.
Okay, we'll go with let's see here. No, that's later on my list too. Oh, I know. A game that I can play over and over is going to be the Jurassic Park one, where you like actually sit in the little like
Lost
Jeep
World?
or whatever.
Lost World, that one?
Yeah, that one.
Yes. Warren might like that one as well. Although it might be a little
Oh.
loud. But
It's gonna be
Sitting-
awesome once.
sitting down with mom, probably
Yeah.
a good way to go.
Well, I mean, I have great memories of like playing that game with my dad when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
So I will play that game with Warren when he can actually hold a gun.
Mm-hmm. Or you can just
Which
hold
sounds bad.
Warren with the left arm and blast away with the right arm. Or are you left-handed?
Well, I am left-handed,
Uh-huh.
but I have this wonderful wrap, so I actually have both my hands free.
Really? Okay. Well, in that case, you can do it Lara Croft style.
Exactly.
Yeah. Both guns. And
Yep.
baby.
Baby
Take that,
camera.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, he's just like strapped to my chest right now, which is one of his favorite places to be, where he just kind of like looks around at his world and like sticks his tongue out a little bit, and, like practices faces, which is my favorite thing in the world to watch. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Sounds like Mike. Next.
Like
Let's-
practicing faces.
Yeah. And not knowing what he's doing. The game that made you fall in love with arcades.
I'm gonna have to go with Super Turbo again, just because that's what really like hooked me in and like brought me back to free play over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Did you play in arcades back in the day? Or was free play your
A
first
whole
arcade?
bunch. Mostly I played arcades where it was like those like kid centers or whatever, where like you tried to win the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the arcades didn't give you tickets, and I was more interested in the tickets.
Fair enough. Let's try it a little different then. What would be the game that made you fall in love with gaming in general, not just arcade games?
Oh, gaming in general.
Mhm.
There's so many. I don't know. I've been playing games for years and years. Like I had one of the original like big green Game Boys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is Tetris your game?
Huh?
Is Tetris your game?
It's not my favorite game, but I definitely enjoy Tetris.
Uh-huh.
A game that I actually have been like hunting down and trying to find a simulator for has been Azure Dreams. I want to say it's called.
Azure Dreams. I'm not familiar with that one.
Is that DS?
I want to say it was on multiple systems, but I definitely had it on Game Boy Color. And it's like this little like monster tower game that you have to like fight through.
PS1 era.
Yeah.
And it does oddly have a Game Boy Color
Dreams.
version.
Yes, which is what I played it on.
So weird. Okay.
PS1 and Game Boy. Huh.
Man.
Oh, it looks like an RPG.
Yeah, I do love those JRPGs. Top-down ones. As a side note, but Ian, do you remember the PS1 era game where you were playing as your shadow? That was a scary one.
As your shadow? Huh.
That sounds neat.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. No, I don't think I have it.
Hold on. It's called Okage Shadow King. OKAGE. And everybody just sort of summons their shadows to fight for them. That's like their Pokemon, except each one of them has a shadow.
Huh. So a little bit like Persona?
Yeah. But
Art style's really cool.
I really enjoyed that. It's got a Tim Burton-esque art direction to it.
Yeah.
That I absolutely
All I know is I
adore.
like that I said the name, and across from me, my partner's just nodding his head. You should get him to do this, because he knows all the games.
Well, we'll have plenty of room as the weeks go on. Let's see. We haven't heard your voice in a long time, so kind of wanted to get you back into the loop as much as we can.
Absolutely. I mean, you caught me at a good time, because like I go back to work next week.
Yeah, that's why you're not.
I
doing
mean,
this next
go
week.
back to work is really I swivel my chair to the left, and I go on my work laptop instead of my personal laptop.
Mm-hmm. Still, it'll have you busy.
Yes, it will. It's gonna be super, super busy.
What is the game that changed your life?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Why that one?
I don't know. I love Minsk, and it's one of the few games that I like. I had a friend that I like would bring my computer over with, and we would play through that. And like, he had half of the players or characters, and I had half the characters, and like, we made it through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited about 3?
No, I've heard bad. I've heard bad things about it. And there's no Minsk, so he's really my favorite character in all the world with his giant miniature space hamster.
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
3 is a big departure.
Is it still in the same style, or is it Skyrim knockoff now?
No, it's made by a studio that made a very good game called Divinity.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of a completely different kind of combat system and system in general.
Hmm. Ah, yes, I played Divinity. But yeah, that's
probably
more
try to play
Diablo-like.
Yeah, I'll probably try to play it eventually, just because I do love the Baldur's Gate series, especially 2. But I got my hands a little full right now. He's got the hiccup right now, which is kind of cute. Oh, now he does it quietly. He hates the hiccup.
You might like. Have you ever played Pillars of Eternity?
Heard of Pillars of Eternity. People have tried to get me to play that one. I just gotta find the time.
I mean, it's in the style of Baldur's Gate, so that's why I thought.
Yeah, I want to say my mom played Pillars of Eternity because she used to love those dungeon crawling games.
Yeah, and I played it a little bit, but it wasn't my style, but it also wasn't the game to change my life.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, Naomi, what's the game that surprised you?
Game that surprised me. Oh no, I missed this one because I have a list of it over. Game that surprised me?
This is the question that surprised you.
Oh, let's see here. This surprised me is actually going to be Pony Island.
Pony Island.
Which, yeah, okay, so you can get it on Steam. It's pretty fantastic. It basically is a software tester's dream of a game, because like everything's broken, but it's supposed to be broken, and you're supposed to find the ways to break it so you can get to the next level. It's such a fun game and such an out of the box type thing.
Mm-hmm.
We adore it.
That is
Like it was way more fun than it has any right to be.
a game that's meant to be a game testing. That is surreal. Very meta.
Yes. Meta. Because like I want to say it actually remembers if you've played it before, and like it tries to pull up. Because since you get it through Steam, it'll pull up your like conversations that you've had with people, and like try to pretend that it's talking to you as them.
Uh-huh.
Which that freaked me out. Just happened because like I don't really talk to people through Steam.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, what is this doing? So it's a crazy fun game.
Let's see, that was Pony Island. Let's see what else we got here. What game is your guilty pleasure?
I said Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Yeah. Because like I can just always go back to Minecraft. I have it on. I've purchased it on way too many systems. I purchased it on the Xbox. I purchased it on my computer. I have it on my Switch now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what I can just go back to and just enjoy.
Have you played it on VR yet?
I have not played it on VR yet. I should do that because we have the PSVR.
Uh-huh.
I've definitely played what is it? Beat Sabers. I love Beat Sabers.
Oh yeah. That's sort of the go-to
That one.
VR
Perfect
game.
game.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get back into that. Maybe it'll help me lose some of this weight.
That and keep talking and no one explodes.
Yes, I like that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Jackbox Games has a version of that sort of.
Yeah, there's actually a new Jackbox coming out. What, Thursday?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to probably get that because I host gaming for my teams at work, and I've been playing the Jackbox games with them.
Yeah.
Which they haven't done in like 6 weeks because I haven't been there, but they seem to enjoy it. They really like the Murder Party one, which I was hesitant to start with, but they love it, so I keep doing murder trivia.
Yeah, it's such a good game. It's like the heir apparent to You Don't Know Jack, and the stakes being separated from the questions, I think just make for a perfect gameplay experience with the trivia.
Oh, and the trivia is so off the wall and crazy.
Mm-hmm. And unfair, and that's okay when they're trying to kill you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Have you played much of Trivia Murder Party 2 yet?
Not 2, just 1. And actually, I think I need to buy whichever pack 2 is in, because I'm starting to remember the questions for 1.
Gotcha. Yeah, Danny has that same problem. Being as a and all.
Because I just remember the answers.
Yeah.
Naomi, would you like to be Monica, by the way?
Naomi?
The one with
Would
the
you like
pigtails?
to be, Monica here? Yeah.
Oh, I guess she just has a big.
Right.
It's not pigtails. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. All right. Added right next to Mike. Mike's New Holland.
Perfect.
Keaton. Sorry, hard not to be distracted.
See, just because the red bow, red.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time there's a character with red, I end up putting Keaton there almost.
Works for us. Yeah, actually, the new Jackbox is coming out tonight. I'm going to get it and have it on the rooftop of Free Play Fort Worth for the Ferris Bueller showing.
Sounds like so much fun.
It will be. I know you can't come out, but maybe.
I know. I'm so upset because like, I don't know. I'm not getting my social meters filled right now because like, I don't really have like a back and forth conversation right now. It's more just me talking at him, and then he makes noises back sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I can try to pop out at some point, but I'll have to be super safe about it.
I totally understand. Like, you got to do what's best for you as a mom and what's most comfortable. So, I understand everything there. I want the best for you guys. Maybe we can do it on the stream sometime if you. I don't know what your bedtime is with the little one now though.
I don't sleep. What?
Oh,
What?
well in that case,
What is
we
sleep?
might have some off the books Jackbox late at night then. I'm sure Nicole will be down as well. Should have as many voices as possible.
Nice.
Is Warren? I seen the nickname Ren. Is that a common nickname for Warren? For you?
I don't know if it's common, but it's what I call him. He's my little bird.
Is it?
My little wren.
Ah, gotcha. I think of like the character from Phantasy Star.
Okay. Phantasy Star.
Whenever I see
Interesting.
Ren.
Yeah, because we wanted a name that had like a decent nickname, and that's what we came up with. Because like we named him, I think week 8, when I was pregnant,
Mhm.
which is way too soon to be naming a baby, but we did it.
Yeah. Well, no, I like it, and I like the nickname Ren. So, even if it is gender bending from Fantasy Star, Ren's the female android.
That's okay.
Mhm.
I mean, he can be whatever gender he so chooses later on.
Ren's definitely
Right now, we're
badass
gonna
in
go
Fantasy
with-
Star.
Nice.
All right, Naomi, the arcade game you should have played by now.
Silent Scope.
Let's go.
Oh.
Have you seen it before? Did
That's-
you see it frequently and thought you should play it, or?
I've only been told about it.
Mhm.
It's because I went through this list with my partner and he helped me out. So,
Yeah,
definitely should have played Silent Scope by now.
it's a good one. It's a unique one. I believe we've had them in the warehouse before, Silent Scopes. But it's
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's really awkward because there's a screen. I think there's a little CRT screen because it's all CRT. It's the late CRT era, and there's a little CRT screen inside the gun. So it's got some unique pieces that make it odd, to say the least.
I feel like that's my partner loves Silent Scope.
Mm-hmm. It was very innovative for the time, actually seeing something different in the scope itself.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't help but think of a Cammy player in relation to that game.
Oh yeah, which one's that?
Steven Dawson.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
And last question on the list. What is the greatest game to play live in an arcade?
Did I say it too quickly?
Yes.
Death Ball.
Death Ball. Interesting.
Oh.
Why Death Ball? Have you played it much?
I was there when we did like the unveiling, not unveiling, but like the first tournament we did, and it was just so much fun and so silly. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and like I've been sad that I haven't been able to go back and play it more.
Well, good news is we've kept it around, so assuming, and this might be a big assumption, but assuming we make it past all this, and you can come back out, then we'll still have Death Ball. We'll be playing it tonight. We got a Death Ball champion.
Oh, nice.
Actually, Dial's is the current Death Ball champion.
Oh, cool. Good for him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll be playing it every Wednesday and on and on.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's cool. Did you know about the secret code in Death Ball where you can carry your win percentage through? You can actually create profiles in that.
Yes, you have to like register it somehow, and then you can like enter in the combination before you start, and then it'll
That's right. Yeah.
log or whatever.
Yeah, it'll save your initials, and you can save your own secret code, but don't make it up, down, down, left, right, because that's everybody's code.
Yep.
Everybody's-
You'll be playing as someone else.
The least secret code of all time.
Well, now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is literally on the instructions in the arcade on the Play Choice 10. Well, yeah, that's all the questions. So, thanks for joining us and taking the survey, Naomi.
Yeah, of course. Anytime, man.
Yeah, it's really good to hear your voice again. Good to hear from Warren.
Yeah, in the background. He's
Mhm.
getting sleepy, which is good. I have to put him down for a nap.
Yeah, no, it breaks my heart that I have a feeling that he'll be speaking by the time I've seen him the first time, which is a tragedy.
No, please. I don't. That's so far from now.
I know, but like I don't, I don't feel comfortable exposing him to anything right now. So it's
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think of asking to come over, but I don't know. I could say hi from here. Hi, Warren.
He'll hiccup in response.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I can't even like hang out with his grandparents who live like 20 minutes away.
Yeah. No, I think we can all relate. This has been a really weird time.
Yeah, the weirdest time to be pregnant, let me tell you. Like, hooray, I get to work from home, so I don't have to worry about getting like a daycare or anything, so that's nice.
Mhm.
But it's also, I don't know. I didn't get to, like, my baby shower was all online.
Yeah. It's just been really strange. Yeah, I can't visit anybody. So everybody who's having major life events, both good and bad. At least it's one to celebrate.
Yes,
you have a new
there's
life. Life is moving on. Everything's continuing. But it's a weird one.
It's been such a weird year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like so politically charged, but I hope everyone's voting.
I'm actually going out to vote right after this show. So as soon as we're done with the
Same.
as soon as we're done with the Photoshop, I'm off to vote.
Nice. Yeah, if I don't fall back asleep, I plan on doing that today. It's either today or tomorrow.
Next week, I already have a guest booked. Of course, Ian won't be here with the photoshopping. He's got his own family to visit. But
Yeah.
also
a newborn.
It'll be Matt. Matt Johnson, the Free Play Arlington general manager. Matt Johnson.
I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, few of us have. So I reached out to Matt and asked if he was okay to come on the air, and he's down with it. So he'll be here. And Naomi, it looks like we have a former coworker of yours here.
Yeah. Oh, you're super quiet. Let me turn you up.
I literally just hijacked this stream so I could come and say hi, Naomi.
Hey, dude. You're supposed to be coming to visit soon, aren't you?
Maybe.
Maybe. Aren't you guys like super safe?
Yeah, but I also am like coughing up a lung right now. So.
Oh, yeah, no, please don't come over. But eventually you have to come over so you can see the baby, because he's like real cute.
Yeah, I can hear him. He sounds very cute.
I want to come visit too, Naomi. This isn't fair.
We could do it like a video thing sometime and you can see him.
Yeah?
He's got these great cheeks.
Oh, no, I know what he looks like. I've definitely been following on the social media. Just,
That's fair.
Yeah. Been doing my out in public job.
Yeah. I had to tell my sister that I wasn't comfortable with her coming to visit because she works at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe you don't come visit the newborn who had lung issues.
Right. No, I'm way ahead of you. I want to be there. I'm there in spirit.
You are. You absolutely are.
But do we have any more thoughts on scary games? DGK, you got any favorite scary games out there?
I don't know if I've ever even played one.
Any scary parts of a game?
I think I've watched Dark Descent and went, nope, not for me.
I remember being scared. So I've played some scary games. I don't really go seek them out. Like I played the first Silent Hill, but not after that. Definitely played a lot of Resident Evil, but I love sci-fi. So sometimes there's some crossover between sci-fi and horror, and I usually hit on the sci-fi part. But,
what was that? The Aliens game, was it just called Alien? It was.
Oh, Isolation. Like a new
Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good.
Yeah, they were playing it on the stream. Matt and Gabby were. We had to hide in lockers and stuff. Have you played that one, Ian?
I haven't. I've seen a lot of people playing it on stream
Mm-hmm.
recently, I guess. Yeah, it looks very atmospheric. Sci-fi horror. Looks good.
I know one of the biggest scares I've gotten in games isn't necessarily from a scary game or a horror game, but it's from Mega Man 2. That first Wily boss, which is the dragon, it just sort of pops up on screen and starts breaking the bricks. You know what I'm talking about, Ian?
Oh yeah, actually, I saw Jerry going through that yesterday through like a randomizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to kill it with like the boomerang, I think.
Right, boomerang. You could shoot it with the normal shot as well. You just have to hit it a lot of times. But it's one of those things where it
Scary
changes the
platformer.
stakes of the game, because you play the entire game and you get introduced to every robot, every bad guy in a certain way, and that one literally like pops up behind you. It scrolls the screen for you. It's the only place in the game where the screen scrolls not at your movement, but at its own pace, and it starts breaking blocks. So it terrified me when it first popped up on screen as a kid. I remember like having goosebumps trying to fight that fight and shaking as a little kid.
It seems like a stressful because you got to platform and stuff too, like very carefully as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can actually go too fast and jump off a platform that's not there yet. Can't get too far ahead. Things like that.
We're pretty much done with the Doki Doki one, but it feels like I kind of want to put Mike in one last thing. Mostly because I think it'd be funny. It's funny, we're listening to like a lot of the NES kind of era scary games.
Uh-huh.
And it's hard to be atmospheric, like I guess in like 8-bit. Actually no, I say that, but like Metroid is like a very good atmospheric sounding like soundtrack.
Yeah,
But,
that's true.
A lot of like scary games tend to have like a what's the word? Kind of just unnerving,
Just eerily
or
quiet.
it's just like a uncomfortable kind of even like repetition of sounds. Like even like the Friday the 13th song that kept being repetitive is one of those things like, okay, this is going on and on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like what they're trying to do as well. Just give you like an uneasy feeling.
Yeah, most
Like this song right here is giving me kind of uneasy, like, alright, hold on.
I think most of the times that I've been affected by that era of games, like scared, it was gameplay inspired, because I can remember being scared from playing Castlevania as well, or games like that that are intentionally scary. However, it was the gameplay elements itself. Like, it's so hard to get through the stages as a little kid, and then when you get to the boss, you're almost done, but also you have no idea how the boss is going to attack you, and just the stakes of like, I can't lose this. I don't want to continue. I don't want to try and fight through that impossible stage again. Just having it be unnerving and extra terrifying, or just cruel in the case of death.
Yeah, that's pretty much GGP
Mm-hmm.
or VGGP.
Please don't make me go through this level again.
Please, no more Treasure Master.
So what you're saying is Treasure Master is not going to be on the later part of your Games of Your Life survey.
It could be a one of the parts for sure.
Yeah, early.
Wait, there's no... Yeah,
There's no what?
hated, scared of, or whatever.
Yeah, that's where it starts. The game you hate and game you think is overrated. And then it goes on to the more pleasant stuff from there.
Let's see if we can... I just wanted to do this pretty much. Just wanted to cut out Mike's eyes again.
Just make it creepy eyes everywhere. Do you make it Mike's eyes in every one of them, or other people's eyes?
Oh, we can put other people's eyes real quick. Easy one. Put the original cast in here.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played this game, but I always hear about it.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah,
Same.
just the fact that it had so many like sequels and stuff. This song, just because it keeps repeating, that's like the unnerving. Like you're waiting for it to like finish, but it keeps going. Friday the 13th.
Surprise, surprise.
Then you just wait for the music to change because that's when you know something's about to happen.
Is anyone dressing up for Halloween this year?
I don't know what my plans are.
Naomi?
Put Warren in a Tin Man outfit because he's real squeaky.
That's a
Again,
good group costume.
Huh?
That's a good group costume. My sister also had a kid, and for Halloween they're just gonna take pictures, so they're dressing him up as Mario. So they got like a Peach and Bowser.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I was looking really forward to this year to like be able to dress up and like dress my baby up. Because like I have a friend who calls him Blastoise because he was a Blastocyst, and I really want to put him in a Squirtle outfit.
I suppose you can still do that. Just the Halloween parties are a bit muted.
Yeah, it's just gonna be me at home. I'll probably dress up for work. Because, like, I do that sometimes. I'll just, like, dress up random times.
Oh, yeah, we're
so
familiar.
I definitely had... Huh?
Oh, I said, oh, yeah, we're familiar.
No, but I mean, like, for work. There was one day where, like, everyone convinced me to do a big briefing in, like, a top hat and coattails.
I
So that was fun.
that.
It was fun.
Well, I remember your wedding outfit. That was excellent. Like, the robe straight for a king.
Yeah, that was a fantastic thing. I love my cape.
Yes, it was fantastic.
I still have that somewhere. I think it's in my closet, hanging up.
Yeah, you never know when you'll need your wedding cape again.
Well, I mean, I plan on using it for other things.
Wait.
Because, like, pretty much everything has gotten other use other than the wedding dress. Because, like, my wedding shoes were some, like, Doc Marten boots. So I wear those, like, all the time. At least I used to before I got pregnant and couldn't fit into my shoes anymore. Now I just don't wear shoes.
Wedding cape.
Yes.
The wedding cape.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll have to pull up.
It was incredible. It was the most regal of wedding outfits you will ever see. Wasn't there a wolf something involved as well?
Yeah, that was our whole theme. It was like kind of a Little Red Riding Hood wolf type thing. Not like huge, but like definitely like some undertones of it. Because it's the wolf with the red roses.
Yeah, I remember being there. Just in the backyard. I think DGK was there too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good times.
Mike B was there too.
What? Oh yeah, you
Hey.
had him DJing. I was like, how much you had to pay him? Oh, you did have to pay him. I understand.
I did have to pay him because
Yeah.
he was okay.
Yeah, this feels like $5 million. I thought it was a little extravagant, but
But it was perfect. He was a great DJ.
That's true.
It was absolutely the best.
That was a very free play wedding, then.
Kind
It
of
was
a
definitely
combination.
free play friendly.
And free play weddings, free play babies.
I know, right? We're a whole community. We do everything.
Yeah, no, I
Oh, free play homeowners. Congrats, Jeremy. By the way.
Oh yeah, congrats to Jeremy. Do you want me to send you the link,
Yeah.
Naomi, so you can send Jeremy congratulations?
Sure, yeah, that'd be great. I thought I saw something on Facebook, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. He went and done a thing.
We're actually doing that right now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
That's news to me. Didn't you just get a new place, though?
When?
You just moved in.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate moving.
Hopefully it's the last time for a while.
I hear that, man. That's why I got my house.
There it is.
I wonder if that's harder to do nowadays because of all the COVID stuff.
Buying houses?
Yeah, that moving.
The process is just weirder now. It's still definitely doable. I know my best friend Sarah moved into a house, like purchased a new house and moved into one.
I miss Sarah.
Yes.
I haven't seen her in years.
Yeah. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I know she feels that way too because she doesn't want to make a lot of posts from her house because it's just a weird time. So she does indeed have a new place.
That's awesome.
It is. I hope we all get to hang out there at some point, sometime. It's about the size of your place.
Nice. That's a good forever home. That's a good forever size.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so I found a picture of the wedding cake.
Are you friends with Ian on Facebook?
I don't think so. I can send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah, that works. I'll forward it.
Okay.
You can also toss it onto Discord as well.
That's true. You can message. Yeah, you've got access to him on Discord.
I do it that way. Okay, here, 1 second.
Whatever is easiest, actually. She's got a kid in her. I was gonna say lap, chest, bassinet.
No. He's getting his wrap on my chest and he's falling asleep, which is why he's quiet now. What do you have on your face? How do you get stuff on your face? You don't even go anywhere. And the image is too powerful.
Just spinny wheel.
No, it's just saying that it won't upload it. It's too big of a file.
Oh, yeah.
I'll throw it onto my image hosting.
And this song with Jerry's eyes not lining up with this is actually pretty scary right now.
Is this Castlevania? What is this? Ghosts and Goblins. I knew it sounded familiar.
Really?
Yeah, it's the NES Ghosts and Goblins. I think I would have recognized it if it was the arcade version. Stage 3.
That's probably why I've never recognized it.
Hey, you never been past stage 1.
I remember one summer, me and a friend ended up beating it, but we used save states and yeah, we needed help for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a summer of all right, let's try to get past this stage. It's just one of those. It's a hard game. It's a very difficult.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's the hardest game that we have at Free Play, in my opinion. Especially without save states.
Yeah.
I mean, even with infinite
There's no way
continues,
we're
it's
beating it again.
near impossible.
I guess that's what makes it like a good arcade game as well. Technically, you have infinite continue.
Yeah, it definitely wants your money every 90 seconds, which is what the arcade operators wanted back in the day. And just one of those few games where the American version is harder than the Japanese version. In fact, I don't know many other examples of that. Maybe Final Fantasy VII has some bonus material in the American version that's not in the Japanese version. I want to say it's Ruby and Emerald weapon. Not sure the exact weapons that they are.
Oh, there it goes. That is a pretty majestic cape.
It's a pretty legit cape. Like it's not messing around.
Yeah.
That could be a Christmas cape. Like you could wear that to keep warm.
I bet it is warm.
It's like it's sold as like a winter cape,
Yeah.
which was good because it was cold in February when we got married. No, February. Yeah, we got married in February.
You don't remember our anniversary?
I don't remember our anniversary. No, it's 0202. That's right, 0202.
Tim's gonna be pissed.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
I got an idea. This happen? That worked.
Oh, nice. Someone's about to get a cape.
I love it. Thank you.
Now let's see. Maybe it might not finagle things.
Y'all gonna put this on?
We will be sure to tag you. You said you have to run. Is that right?
Yeah, I gotta get going because he's finally asleep, so I have to go get some stuff done while he's sleeping.
Totally understand. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to Warren as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Thanks for having me.
And
Yeah, I'll see you guys around online.
Ian will be sure to tag you in the photo when we're all done.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will talk to you guys later.
Bye, Naomi. Don't
See
be a
ya.
stranger.
Actually, the video games of your life thing seems like a good way to catch up with people that we haven't talked to in a while.
Yeah, that's the way it kind of works. We can do it that way. Also, you know, it does give us some insight into how each people thinks about gaming and how they got into gaming. Was really surprised to see Super Turbo pop up on her list like that. Although she did have that massive win streak.
I mean, that's what a lot of people, I guess, flock to free play. It seems like it's the popular game. I mean, that's why I kept coming back all the time.
It's our swap meet game. Like it's where everybody sort
Yeah.
of like gets together and plays this game. Where they might be a pinball player or, you know, a Mortal Kombat player, whatever. Heck, Mike plays Pac-Man. It doesn't matter. We all can figure out how to throw a fireball at each other, or use Chun-Li legs in the case of Naomi.
Oh, actually, speaking of fireballs, I saw Shannon's run. Impressive. That was awesome, actually.
Yeah, she should be there tonight for Wrestling Wednesday, and she's getting better and better every single week. I don't know how much longer Tiger Lily's going to be able to hold her off. Maybe a little while longer, but man, she just keeps improving.
New champions are always good.
Don't jump on Shannon right now. I can tell you what's going to happen if you jump on versus Shannon.
That's good. That's like a very... I mean, I don't pull off constant Shoryukens either, so...
Yeah.
That's why I gotta go with the charge characters.
Yeah, you must defeat Shang Long to stand a chance against Shannon.
Very nice. Now it's time to have a Shannon versus General Yagov.
I haven't heard from Chris in, man, a while. Probably late June. Here, I'll send out an inquiry now. Yeah, I definitely missed hanging out with him every day during the early stay-at-home period.
It's a weird, not normal, but like everything's kind of fixed but not fixed. It's a weird in between.
Definitely not fixed.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, it's been a weird, like, as far as like the people go, it feels like we just shuffled the deck of cards of who we are multiple times.
Oh yeah.
So there was the time, there's the time when all of the Denton players are playing Jackbox with us, and we're hanging out with them every single night. And then I go back, and it's a whole different cast, and Damien and Sarah come into the picture, and Lauren starts coming back around more. Yeah, just the different people I would see on a weekly basis, January and then March and April, and then now it's jarring, and it shuffles a little bit too, and we'll get some occasional like guest faces from what feels like forever ago, but in reality was only like 4 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, April still feels like it was kind of not too long, but it has been the full freaking year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 24-hour broadcast started March 15th.
And that seems so long ago. Like I said, so long ago, but not. Oh yeah, that is long ago.
Yeah. It is
Almost
weird to
end
think
of
about.
2020.
I am thankful every time I get to go out to the arcade and play a game, though. I don't know. I appreciated it before. I never took it for granted. That being said, I missed it terribly from March till June. You haven't been out yet, right?
No, I haven't yet.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my going out's just really groceries. Oh, what the heck? Really? Stopped working. That's good. That's fun.
And now for episode
That
2 of
was-
VGM Wednesday.
Let's hope that saved it. Or something. That is very, very annoying. See what happens? We talk about 2020 and this shit happens here. Did I save? New computer. It's
Drum
unacceptable,
roll,
Photoshop.
please.
Why? Cover the other one? No. Sorry.
It's a new process that we get to see.
Yeah, that's a no. Honestly, don't know why I just did that. Like nothing changed. I literally just clicked, doing the same thing.
Just a
You know what?
pure
Just
2020
stop
crash.
today. Let's see. It's recovered this. I'm hoping that it recovered stuff.
What is this song? More Twisted Metal 4. Much as I would like
It is a
to,
Rob Zombie.
gotta skip the license tracks. Did have a great soundtrack there. There's House of the Dead too.
All right, let's see how much of this cape that it fucked up. Well, you know what? God damn it! It just undid everything. Stupid Photoshop. Pay for you.
So, are you going out and voting tonight? Today? Have you already done it?
Yeah, if not today, tomorrow. We have until the 30th, right? I believe.
Sure, or you could vote day of as well.
Yeah, I'd rather try to avoid any of the crowds.
Well,
I knew yesterday was going to be kind of like somewhat crowded, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or more crowded than I thought it would be. So I'm trying to pick like a weird time that I don't think anyone would go. Like a little after lunch.
yeah, I'm thinking right after you
kinda
finish with
deal.
this cape, I'm going out.
Yeah.
Or Castlevania. It's the boss music, I believe. Final Battle 01. Yep.
This wasn't necessarily a game that scared me, but there were a lot of like creepy things. The Medusa heads always bothered me. It's a gameplay thing, like you said too.
Yeah, like I
Medusa head gameplay.
Medusa heads for sure. It was just the scariest part was having to start over. Like it's so hard. It's just so hard to get there. And I remember absolutely getting goosebumps. You know, when you spend an hour trying to get there and you finally get there and then you get blasted and then you go back and you spend another hour and then you lose again. Well, that time, you know, that second time after you've played an hour on one level, like it's the most terrifying thing when you hear this boss music and you're like, I have to beat it now.
It's so funny that just happened like a few minutes ago, but it was Photoshop and not Castlevania. Just have to start over from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly, yeah. Yes, yeah. You will have all the goosebumps and the rage if Photoshop does this again.
Let me press save now. Between. Remember we always did that at work whenever it was like raining or something, you just hear like thunder and like lightning, like, well, everyone
Hit Control
save
S.
right now. Control S, everybody. So I'm pretty sure this cape was much longer, but make it. How are things at the arcade? Everything going all right?
Did you see the post today?
Yeah.
I mean,
besides that.
it's relative, but there's only one way news goes in 2020. So it's better than Alamo Drafthouse.
Yeah.
I get to go out and play the games. The games are all working. They're all great. They're just as good as they ever was. The lineup at Free Play Richardson is better than ever with the wallcades and the extra pinball machines.
Yeah.
You know, extra time into the maintenance. I've never seen the pinball tables play better at Free Play Richardson. Andrew's got more than ever at Arlington's location. I think he's got 31 machines now. And this is stunning.
Oh, they added more.
Yeah, they added more. And we had a pinball tournament last month. And it was the first time in any pinball tournament I've ever seen where no tables went down the entire time. Like that's
Wow.
how good the condition of the tables are. Thanks to Andrew, of course. And we should be going back on this Pinball Thursday, the 29th, I believe.
Are they doing kind of like what they did before with the? I guess it's not really a league. Just like Pinball Mondays, pretty much.
Yes, but Arlington's not open on Monday, so it's at Thursday, so the 29th. But yes, same format with the exception of I'm taking every other table out of the tournament just to give us extra space, and that's not a problem with 31 tables. It means we have plenty.
That make the choosing of tables even more interesting. Well, I guess you don't really choose the tables if you're doing them Monday.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about the league one where if that was a rule during the league, you could kind of choose odds or evens and see which one like favors you more.
Yeah, league would be
Like
different.
if you're really good at.
Sorry.
I was gonna say if you're like good at a certain table, but it's like during an odd day, you know, have a harder time. Another neat bit of thinking that you would have to do.
Nice work on this cape.
Thank you. See if Photoshop enjoys it. Hopefully Photoshop will let me finish. Control S again. Okay.
Okay, this is Goro's lair theme, and Goro was terrifying in MK1.
Yeah,
Four arms.
he just stomp on you. You don't know what to do.
Seems so cheap. His fireball was super fast and like hit like an uppercut.
Could you ever play as him?
Mortal Kombat Trilogy would let you play as him. And then, you know, later games had a playable version of Goro, but not in MK1. And you couldn't play as Kentaro either until MK Trilogy, but there was a fatality with Shang Tsung to turn into Kentaro. It's about as close as you could get. I believe it involved holding low kick for 30 seconds and then letting go.
30.
Yeah, so you'd have to be charging well before the game actually, or the round actually ended. There's that Pembot music. Every time I hear that now, and I hear it in Bride of Pembot more than I hear it in MK1, but I hear that and I think Goro's Lair.
Huh. Oh yeah, isn't he the voice in Funhouse? The Funhouse?
Yes. Ed Boon's the voice in Funhouse. But Dan Toasty Forden did the music for many of those games, including Bride of Pembot. And so it uses some of the same riffs.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This is the closest that we're gonna. This might be the closest we're gonna get this cape on this character. Still the same cape, but. Ooh, okay, Fred Boat.
Just glad
Is that
Fred Boat's
supposed
with
to be the
us.
song? Yeah.
He scared me.
Looking through the other options, it was kind of a little rough. It's like, I don't know how this works. Definitely always had that plan B of having another stream in the background. There has to be like a program for like DJs or who do raves, I guess.
You'd hope so. You might have to take a break. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
We're actually we're done right here.
Oh.
You know what? Never mind. Let me finish these eyes since like this got messed up.
Okay, I'll be
Now go ahead.
right back.
You do your thing. Sit here, listen to this creepy song. Just 104? Just 104, but not Rob Zombie. This is a good creepy one. Or maybe not. It always says Twisted Metal 4. I guess Redbud's awesome. It's a night of mess ups right now. including my allergies, which are killing me. Which is why I sound like this. Let's see, who else can we get in this group of creepy animals? It sounds scary, but also kind of calming. This must be Zelda. Alright. Jerry down. Put the with bros here. Let's see. We got Jeremy. Who is that, Jeremy? Oh, you know what? I think even better, we should use this. Perfect. What is that cutting into? Oh, Jake. So this way. Okay, does Josh have his eyes in this one? Is this actually... Oh no. We'll get another Josh one. One. This one's gonna be very weird. We'll mush Jeremy's face in here. We will make it work. It's even funnier, actually. We'll leave it at...
Sorry about that. Keaton and I are back.
No, welcome back. Make this one... These are gonna be very quick. So the big eyes are funny. Cut out. Need to find one more, and I think we're good.
Love the hat.
Yeah, that's like the distinguishing Mike hat. That's how you can tell it's Mike when he's behind the Streets of Rage logo.
Or what was it, the Earth on Flintstones? That was a good one too.
Or the Dallas skyline.
Yeah. Isn't Reunion Tower without Mike B's Mavericks cap?
Yeah. Josh, or the Josh one. Getting what that was in. I think it was the funky. Yeah.
Facebook doesn't give me the live comments. Here's a surprise. They're not as set up as you
I've
might
never.
think.
Yeah, I wonder how that shows up if you're doing like multiple. Because I think actually Damien does multiple, like on Facebook and on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how you catch all the comments or like the text.
Well, I have it staying open in the primary window where I tell it to go ahead and make the stream live and keep it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't show me the live messages. It's told me how long we've been on the air, and then I go and look on my laptop, and oh, there's Lauren's message that says that's a great Jeremy face.
It's a pretty good. How do I know this song? Oh, okay, Halloween. That must be Kingdom Hearts then. Oops. Now, is this a Christmas movie to people, or is this a Halloween movie to people?
Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah.
I always think of it in association with Halloween, even though I guess it's a Christmas movie. But
It's that in between times,
but Die Hard definitely a Christmas movie.
Yes. Home Alone also.
Yeah.
Great Christmas movie.
I could understand some confusion with, say, Rocky IV, because only the last sequence of Rocky IV is Christmas.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking at first, like, is it because they train in the snow?
Nope.
Or he trains in the snow?
Nope. The whole fight with Drago is on Christmas, where he wins over all of Russia. Yeah, I believe Rocky Balboa actually brought down the wall.
Take that, Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5 nights.
5 nights at free play.
5 nights, 5 people. 5 nights at free play. That's a good one. All right, I think we've got our spoopy games.
Jolly good show. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good luck on your trip to Houston. Say hello to the family for us.
Yeah.
You'll be gone for 2 Wednesdays?
At least the week. I don't know when they're gonna come back.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be back next Wednesday. But I don't know if they're like leaving Tuesday. I'll let people know. Actually, I should know because I gotta pack up for it.
Yeah. Okay. But definitely not
yeah.
next week. No VGM Wednesday next week. However, we will do a Games of Your Life segment with Matt Johnson. Also, Wrestling Wednesday is tonight, and it will happen even in Ian's stead.
I'll still do the post. I'll have the post on the arcade group. So like an old VGM Wednesday, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Just a not live.
Yeah, and we're going to soldier on our best on the live matching game on Monday. I think Lego's going to do the drops, I hope.
Yeah, at least you got like Lego.
Mm-hmm. That or we get Mike to do his own fart noises into the microphone.
Is Mike going to be a panelist again? It's been a while.
He was a panelist the original version, like the first live matching game, and that's it. That's the only time.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been a contestant either.
Mike versus oh, that'd be funny actually.
He has appeared on the live matching game since then, but only to crash Paul Varghse's or one of Paul Varghse's appearances. He wanted to tell him something sporty was happening. And it's like, hey Mike, we're doing a show here. Oh yeah. Wrestling Wednesday is tonight at Free Play Richardson. 7 p.m. is when the wrestling starts, although we'll be cutting up well before then. I'm leaving to go vote, and then I'll head to Free Play Richardson, so I'll be there bright and early-ish. We open at 3 all the way till 11, or whenever they hit the power. Yeah, you can possibly still. It's probably sold out, but you could definitely still go to Ferris Bueller on the rooftop of Free Play Fort Worth. That's this Sunday. We'll have Jackbox Party Pack 7 on the rooftop after Ferris Bueller. Maybe some more.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, maybe more Jackbox action happening at Free Play Fort Worth in the future. I don't know. I was talking to Corey about it today. Saturday I'll be at Free Play Fort Worth again with Killer Queen and Big Buck Hunter and Jägermeister. Not sure on Friday or Thursday, but definitely at the Free Plays. Thanks again for doing this, Ian.
Yeah, problem.
Bye to Facebook.
Fun as always.
I feel like we're on like about a 1.5 second delay. I'm always interrupting you, but not intentionally. Off the air on Facebook. Now looking for a raid target. What we got here? Hopefully Game Tracks is going and it's just easy.
I don't see track. The people we rated last was it Cringe Forest or whatever? They're on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. We're heading to Cringe Forest and going after Naomi's overrated series of Zelda. Specifically, A Link to the Past.
Sure.
This one's in honor of you, Naomi. Zelda, not a Naomi game.
Rated exactly where it's rated.
We'll be back on the stream tomorrow at noon with Mike B News. Until then, see you guys later. Have fun. Bye. I'm out. Gotta go vote.
Yeah. Alright, man.